the Yukon Huskies. The Horned Frogs will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So UConn's offense will go on the attack first. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress the defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-timer baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The Huskies in a good spot here with second and short. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's second down. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the catch. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. UConn will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. So TCU's offense will go to work for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback, affect him. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. UConn going back to work on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. UConn quick to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, they better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. They'll go to the air on second and short. Zings it complete to the right. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
This UConn offense really has it going. leaves it with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Caught in the backfield, it's Roach. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are going for it all. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Always nice to have that security blanket of the tight end.
And it's nice to have a tight end that can line up in different areas of the field, too. It's not always going to be in a 3-point stance. He can sometimes be in the backfield. You could flex him out into the slot. They might even try to put this guy out at wide receiver in the split end position and see what he can do there, because this guy is a weapon.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Rides the back on the option, the give. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Big 3rd down here. They need to get the ball to the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Horned Frogs line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The UConn offense goes back to work. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. The give to the back. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. And the Huskies are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Jukes his way for more. Breaks into the open. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Wants to go up top on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got his man. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. So now it's second and long. Wants to throw again. He's got his man. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. It's complete on the right side. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? They'll run play action. Looking left. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Caught behind the line. It's Roach. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on third and long. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Brings it down on the right side. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
And this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
UConn quick to the line. The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Huskies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here's the handoff. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. And the Horned Frogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Finds his man. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unloads it left. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UConn going back to work on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The inside handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Huskies are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll go to the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school because people don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage, run the quarterback sneak, get the first down.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's got the tight end. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He wants to throw it again. Finds the tight end. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. At the 45 on its way. Push out of bounds at the been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Gets it out quickly. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Off play action. That's caught. It's carry on. He'll pick up a few before being knocked out of bounds at the 31. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. That's it fly. Intercepted. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
To the air on 1st down. It's complete to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. To the ground with the back. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Amon G. Carter Stadium.
UConn has it teed up to start this 2nd half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the 2nd half.
You know, and I think if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Now the play fake. Here's a heat. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the 1st down? The Horned Frogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. Fights off a defender. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs decide to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. The UConn offense goes back to work. Leaves it with the running back. That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying play action. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. After after the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it. It's a 1st down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The play action fake. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Fields. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. UConn will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin them deep. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun. Give on the inside. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. There he goes. He's at the 40. Oh, there were a few steps there. He was thinking touchdown, but they finally get him down after the big pickup at the 25.
The blocking doesn't have to be perfect because this guy makes people miss and creates explosive plays.
Yeah, yards after contact really has been a big part of this rushing offense this season and obviously in this game as well. They've got guys that give tremendous individual effort. They are hard to bring down.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. Complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Shut down and shut out in the 1st half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The give. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. They're setting up the screen. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frog! Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 25 clash today. Pittsburgh is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Dan Marino, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the tackle, but they'll move the chains, and it's a 1st down for UConn. He'll pull it on the read. And that ball's free behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Turning it on! And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quarterback empties his backfield. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
Looking downfield on first down. Finds us back in the middle. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Horned Frogs are threatening in the red zone. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna look downfield again. Bringing the heat. Now the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you, because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. It is good! And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll try the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. They're going to ride this running back. Did everything he could to discard the tacklers, but he was just able to get back to where he started. Reads it, fires complete. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Can't wait to see how this 4th quarter is going to go and see who can come out on top in this barn burner. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Going to try to get it himself. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. Hard running there. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. UConn quick to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Makes one man miss. Touchdown, Huskies! They've got the lead here in the fourth. After that, there might be a few extra tackling drills in practice this week.
Listen, and when you only got one guy there, it makes it really hard to get to the ground. You need a swarm. Where are my other guys? You got to get 1, 2, 3 more guys to the football and make sure you get them on the ground.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Marked it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. And the Horned Frogs come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll give it to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Using the quick game. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Going downfield for the big play. The Horned Frogs send out the punt unit.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
UConn going back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Got room at the 35. There he goes to the left. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, man, it's nice to have an offense that can strike immediately. They can put fear in defenses, make big plays, and you see it, man. They can add to the lead. They can build a lead quickly because they have this ability to put points on the board quickly.
They'll try to add another to their lead. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. He's at the 50. Past the 30. Inside the 10. He takes it all the way back for the defensive two-point conversion.
I love the effort by the field goal unit. They don't just take the play off. They don't hang their heads. They rush the extra point. Look at that. Get their hand up, get a paw on it, pick it up, and take it all the way back for 2 points and gain some momentum for this defense.
TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a breaks into the open. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the ride. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Horned Frogs can really attack on this second and short. They'll try the run. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. Line gets set, first down. Caught in the backfield, it's carry on. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Offense in an empty set. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught! Touchdown, TCU! They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. This offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. He'll set up to throw. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal with time. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The UConn offense goes back to work. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There he goes. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, running back on the move. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. UConn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. They go to the ground. At the 40, there he goes. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. And the Huskies just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Give to the running back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. Off the play fake. Fires to the middle. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27. We'll see how the offensive coordinator pieces together this drive down late in the 4th. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a 1st down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. to the air on first down. Hauls it in. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. They'll line up for a second down play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Looking to the big tight end. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time player.